Then, hello and welcome to each and everyone watching this live stream on the Reliance Foundation YouTube channel. Good morning from Navi Mumbai. Good morning from the Reliance Corporate Park. And good morning to a brand new chapter of youth football in India. This is Reliance Foundation Developmental League, the national group stages, and a mouth-watering clash. It is Kerala Blasters FC taking on Northeast United. Can't wait for this one. 8 a.m. kickoff about to begin really shortly. The national stages has dawned upon us. The sun has barely risen, but ambition is already burning bright. Two teams, two regions, two stories converging at this sacred hour of the sport. Northeast United and Kerala Blasters stepping out of their zonal cradle and into the wide, demanding world of the national group stages. Well, they come from the opposite ends of the map, but they arrive here with a shared hunger, a shared heartbeat, and a shared belief that something special awaits them beyond this morning's whistle. And talking about Kerala Blasters, the yellow tide, the yellow tsunami. From the football mad shores of Kerala, the Blasters march in, a team forged in noise, passion, and relentless expectation. You talk about their zonal journey, measured, mature, when deadly, when the moment calls. 12 goals scored, 5 conceded, 2 clean sheets, and a top scorer in the form of Sri Kutan, a young man with 5 goals and the calm of a seasoned striker. Well, Sri Kutan is absent today. He is not in the starting 11, neither on the bench. That would be a major missing for Kerala Blasters. But around him as well, Howdemilian Wi-Fi, Sujin, Roshit Joshi. There's a supporting cast that breeds creativity, urgency, and belief for Kerala Blasters. And at the back as well, they lean on their captain, that's Rehan Rajiv, the steady hand in the storm, the organizer of their young defensive soul, discipline and daring as well. And the dugout, the head coach Amit Rana, we have talked about this man. He's led Kerala Blasters, this developmental side, this reserve side, youth side really well. A coach who has sculpted this side into a blend of discipline and daring. On the other side, though, Northeast United, the rising red from the hills, the valleys, the ever vibrant footballing heartbeat of Northeast, comes a team that carries pride on its shoulder like a second jersey. 14 goals in the zonal phases, the highest of these two sides if you compare. So Northeast United not just scored more goals than Kerala Blasters. Northeast United scored the maximum number of goals in their group as well in their zonal groups. 14 goals scored, the highest in the zonals, built on ruthless boots of Tanveer Day, the main man. 5 goals each stand with authority. Beside him as well, there have been supporting casts for Northeast United, especially Aditya Kaloli. He deserves a special mention. The way Aditya Kaloli has been playing his football, mostly on the right hand side, he's been quick, he's been decisive. He scored 3 goals in the zonals whenever his team needed him, chipped in. Remember, in that last game against Rangdaji at United, Northeast needed that victory. Aditya Kaluli scored the first one, beg your pardon, assisted the first one, scored the second. So he's a player that really knows how to make himself assert his impact on the game. Aditya Kaluli has scored through. Taengo Sifin and Lalan Filaralte, both of them scoring goals as well. 2 goals for them. Mukul Panwar, the captain, has scored good. Mukul Panwar is on the bench today. This is a forward line that does not attack, it erupts for Northeast United. 3 clean sheets as well in the tournament in the zonals. That goes to show you, yes, they can score goals, but they can also keep clean sheets. That defensive line is really good. The goalkeeper, Divyesh Thakkar, is tall, he's strong, knows how to probably just guide the entire team in the defensive line. Guided by the seasoned Naushad Musa, they play with freedom, with rhythm, and with the unmistakable spirit of the Northeast. As you see both the teams coming up together alongside the match referees. Kerala Blasters in their white strips, they are not in their traditional yellow strips. And usually, when Kerala Blasters start their first game, they are in their yellow stripes. But today, Kerala Blasters in white, Northeast United in the red, alongside the match referees. So here it is, the handshakes, and that's good to see under the banner of Reliance Foundation Developmental League. And we've talked about it, right? Reliance Foundation, always there developing the youth of India, not just in football, alongside various sports. Football, of course, being the most important sports that's being heavily developed in the country right now. As you see, both the captains now ready for the coin toss. The Northeast United on captain duties would be Mohammad Ashraf today. And for Kerala Blasters Football Club is going to be Rehan Rajiv, who wears those captain armbands. And so we are in the morning light stretching across the turf. The young faces of India's next generation ready to chase the first dream of the national stage. In front of them, a blank page. Behind them, a journey that has already demanded courage. Before them, 90 minutes that could define momentum, identity, and destiny. Kerala in white, Northeast in red, hope on one side, belief on the other, and the national stage waiting patiently in the middle. And the referee for today is going to be Ishwan Raman Iyer. Alongside the two assistants, there's going to be Rishikesh Rangrao Misale and Viraj Kishore Makwana. The fourth official, that's Manish Divakar. That's the refereeing panel for today's game, 8 a.m. kickoff. I'm talking about Ishwan and Raman Iyer, the referee. Usually, you could expect these two teams to go soft. Here's the lineup for Kerala Blasters FC, the head coach Amit Rana. Plenty of substitutions on the bench. Jagannath, Amar Mohammad, Haukeep, Mohammad Nishim, Indranath, Sahil Khurshid, Rehan Rajiv, Howdy Wi-Fi, Rashid Joshi, Pranav, and Makamayum Daniel, the striker. Watch out for him. Makamayum Daniel. He's come on from South United FC, scored 5 goals in the zonal. South United could not qualify. Is now playing for Kerala Blasters. And in the opposing side, Northeast United, the head coach Naushad Musha. He's also got plenty of substitutions. Saikom Toiba Singh, Hem Gugun Tautang, Devo Thukpa, Mohit Mandal, Boss Meeti, Tayango Steeple, Lalin Palarolte, Mohammad Ashraf, Aditya Kaloli, Tanbir De, and the goalkeeper, Divyash Thakkar. Well, right then, can't wait for this one. This is Tanbir De who's standing on the ball. Tanbir De will get us kicked off. Northeast United in their red stripes. Kerala Blasters in their white. Here we go. 8 a.m. kickoff from the Reliance Corporate Park. It's always an exciting encounter when these two teams meet. Shot from the right get-go. There you see intent from Kerala Blasters. There's Makamayum Daniel. We have talked about Makamayum Daniel, haven't we? He is playing for South United in the zonal stages, scored 5 goals. Makamayum Daniel was really clinical. And one thing about Daniel is that he's not just a goal scorer. He can pop in with assists as well. He creates gameplay, drops down. Divyash Thakkar with a poor pass. Intercepted. Divyash Thakkar, we have talked about him. The caliber, the potential, the capacity this man has. Probably not always does justice to it. This is Sahil Khurshid who was tussling. Indranath on the ball. Tries finding Mohammad Nisham in turn. Northeast United have one possession. In Northeast United, they tend to start games good, score goals early. But against this Kerala Blasters defense, this is going to be a test. Im Gogun Tauthan goes back. And there you see, this is a improved, or should you say improvised, back four for Northeast United. Remember, Mukul Panwar is missing. He's on the bench. The captain, the regular centre-back, Tauda Manish Kumar, who started in that centre-back position throughout the zonals, is missing as well. So in his absence, I feel like this is a makeshift defense, should I say. Mohammad Ashraf is the captain today. He is taking on those defensive duties. Lalin Falaralte on the left-hand side, though. First touch for Lalin Falaralte, was a good player. Finds Hem Gugun Tautang. This is Mohit Mandal on the ball. And back in the team, Mohit Mandal goes to Boss Meeti. Just rotating possession now. Devo Thukpam floating that one. Devo finds Lalin Falaralte. Ball played in. So nearly could have been the first one. There's the danger each and every time Devo Thukpam gets on the ball, floats one, and Lalin Falaralte, good first touch, puts the ball back in the box. Kerala Blasters, that's the first sight for their defense. Northeast United can hurt them and hurt them really well. Remember Devo Thukpam in that final game against Rangdajian. There was Northeast United facing Rangdajian. Northeast United, those floated balls in. Lalin Falaralte once again on the left-hand side, hugging the touchline. This time tease his defender, goes central in the end. Boss Meeti goes back. This is the captain, Mohammad Ashraf. Gugun Tautang with the throw in. You're trying to find Tanbir Dey, who's in a great form. Tanbir Dey scored 4 goals in that game against Rangdaji's United. This is a very crucial game. Tanbir Dey not just scoring, look at him. Look at the intensity from Tanbir Dey, winning the ball back, recovery. And then Mohit Mandal just splitting. It's an easy pass, Bosmiti. He could not keep that in his possession spell. Kerala Blasters will get thrown, but coming back to Tanbir Dey, 7 goals in the regionals, 5 in the zonals, 12 goals overall. He is the top scorer right now in the RFDL if you combine the regionals and the zonals. And Tanbir Dey is a handy striker. And there was a goal against Rangdajiu, the chipped goal. What a strike that was. Devo Thukpum finding Tanbir Dey chipping the goalkeeper. That was such a delightful goal from Tanbir. And I think he's full on confidence, full on that high scoring form. And you can expect Tanbir Dey to probably be the difference maker today as well. Don't count out Aditya Kaloli and Lalit Ralte. Both of them have been good goal scoring form. Aditya Kaloli especially, he's got some assists as well onto his belt. Saikom Toiba Singh stands on this free kick. Saikom Toiba Singh, another midfielder. But today he's starting in that central defensive position in absence of Mukul Panwar and Tauda Manish Kumar. The ball given cheaply to Lalin Ralte. Lucky right now, Kerala Blasters, they have not been punished. Imgogun Tauting recycles possession, trying to find Aditya Kaloli. And Devo Thukpum emerges with the ball. Devo Thukpum ever lively on the right hand side. Keeps on attacking. This is good though from Kerala Blasters, emerging with the ball. Feeding the number 11, that's Mohammad Nisham. Mohammad Nisham tussling and turning. Well done, Mohammad Nisham. Trying to find a ball forward as well. You're losing possession. This is Mohit Mandal back on the ball now. Finds Haim Gugun Tautang, who in turns sees Lalin Ralte, who's beaten his defender. Ralte, tippy toes. Inside the box, step over from Ralte. Still going on, loses possession in the end. Howkeep winning the ball back for Kerala Blasters. And strong tackle coming into picture. That's good football from Northeast United. Good from Kerala Blasters as well. Both the teams trying to win the ball back. Positive football this is. And this is what you expect when Kerala Blasters and Northeast United play football. And these two teams already have the higher division. Both of them playing in the ISL as well. So this is what you expect when you face teams who have a good academy, good structure, good setup. Expect intensity. Expect those challenges. And the first 6 minutes has been lively. Good pressing for Northeast United. We saw that especially in that final game against Rangdajiu at Northeast United. They were relentless with their pressing. And this is what happens when you play as a team together as a unit. And this time around, that's how to million Wi-Fi. Floats one ball forward. I'm trying to find Makamayum Daniel. Not seen much from him so far, Makamayum Daniel. And Mohammad Ashraf goes back to Devesh Thakur, in turns clears his line. Chance for Devo Thukpum to once again put this ball up. Devo trying to find Tanbir Dey. What a good first step. This is from Tanbir Dey now. Tanbir still going on, Tanbir. In the end, Pranav, the goalkeeper, makes a good save. But Tanbir Dey, once again, that combination. Devo Thukpum finding Tanbir. Tanbir with a delightful first touch. Taking on his defender, Amar Muhammad. In the end, just slightly heavy touch. Led Pranav to gather that ball easily for Kerala Blasters. And with Tanbir Dey, you give him a sniff of a chance. You just give him one chance. He's going to probably take it. You don't want such clinical strikers to end. And Tanbir Dey already the top scorer in the RFDL regionals and the zonals. He needs no introduction, no second guessing. He can hurt you, and he can hurt you quick. And this is the typical Naushad Musa side, who know how to play their football. They're organized when they lose the ball, and they're very deadly when they get the ball. So this is Naushad Musa's team, a footprints of a good team. Indranath finds Nisham. Nisham tries going forward, and Devesh Thakur will collect. Good idea, and the execution needs to be better. And the plan was to find Rashid Joshi, who was running. And Rashid Joshi has already scored goals. He's a goal-scoring player, Rashid Joshi. You talk about Kerala Blasters. Shrikutan, who was absent today, scored 5 goals. He was a natural finisher. He's not present today. Howdy Wi-Fi scored 2. Sudin scored 2. Mohammad Adnan scored 2 as well. And Roshit Joshi scoring 1 goal. And Debu Thukpum once again does well. You talk about Debu Thukpum, the right back. He's been constant. He's been such a hard-working player, as you say, industrious in footballing terms. Has a strong work rate. Devesh Thakur has to be careful. We have seen this from Devesh Thakur. He has that knack of just those small errors. Against Rangdaji United as well, Devesh Thakur was caught out. Has to be careful. He's a really good goalkeeper. Devesh Thakur just needs to keep his calm and composure. He's tall, he's strong, good shot-stopping abilities, good reflexes as well. He floats the ball also really well, Devesh Thakur. So overall, he's a strong player. And just has to take that error-prone mistakes away from his game. As Kerala Blasters once again trying to recycle possession, trying to work something. Mohit Mandal wins the ball, releases Aditya Kaluli, who's running onto the right-hand side. Aditya now look for the runs inside the box. Still Aditya Kaluli going on, taking on his defenders. Earns a corner as well. This is a good run from Aditya Kaluli. 10 minutes on the clock. Will be the first corner for Northeast United now. Aditya Kaluli once again. He's quite industrious on the right-hand side. Whenever he gets on the ball, he's not afraid to take on his defenders. Just keeps on running. Boss Meaty now on corner duties. Left foot ball from Boss Meaty. Breaks in. Kindly maybe cleared away in the end. This is Lalin Filaralto. Shoots from distance. Blocked away. Saikom Toiba Singh recycling possession. Kerala Blasters emerged with it. The number 11, Mohammad Nisham. Turning, twisting Nisham. Cleared away. Nisham will gain a throw in though. But it's good football. Kerala Blasters. Mohammad Nisham in particularly. His hold-up game has been impressive in the first 12 minutes or so. He takes on the ball, is courageous. Is willing to take on his defenders. Chip ball in front, good header from Lalin Filaralto. In turn, tries finding Tanveer Dey. Tanveer Dey nearly. You got to give credit to Pranav, the goalkeeper for Kerala Blasters. Came up early, saw the danger. For a moment or so, you thought Pranav could be committed. Tanveer Dey could get behind him. Now then, Lalin Filaralto running behind. A strong interception. Well, that was not an interception, just his shielding by Amar Mohammed, the defender. Not letting Lalin Filaralto pass through. This is Houkeep with the throw in now for Kerala Blasters. Kerala Blasters just trying to settle down in possession. Amar Mohammed, I beg your pardon, there's Jagannath, the defender. And this is Amar Mohammed on the ball. And the two central defenders today, the number 2 Jagannath and the number 3 Amar Mohammed for Kerala Blasters, just enjoying position in between them. No real pressure from Northeast United right now, just not committing bodies and trying to just let Kerala Blasters play their football. You talk about strategies, and those are the strategies. The 4-4-2, that's the formation for Northeast United. You can see 2 strikers up front, the number 38 Tanveer Dey and the number 18 Tayengo Stephen. Settling in by 4 midfielders and 4 defenders. So Naushad Musa likes to keep changing his formations. 4-4-2 works well for him. But Fia, I think this is the most attack-minded side Naushad Musa has fielded. You see Tayengo Stephen and Tanveer Dey starting at the same time. Mochairam is still on the bench. So there's one more striking option. And 4 midfielders, there's Mohit Mandal, there's Boss Tongjim Meaty, Aditya Kaluli as well, who's technically a winger, but if you look on paper, is starting as the right midfielder. Aditya Kaluli, his position has been right hand side. He's very versatile though, Aditya Kaluli can switch onto the left as well. This is Saikam Toiba Singh goes central. And that's the captain for today. Mohammad Ashraf finds Tebo Atokpum, who in turn finds Bosmiti. Bosmiti, surrounded by two players, has lost possession. Bosmiti has to be careful though. And in turn, Kerala Blasters trying to build an attack. Makamayum Daniel on the ball now, the striker. Makamayum Daniel, he cuts inside. He can shoot from here. Makamayum goes for the pass. And now then chances creating inside the box. Kerala Blasters attacking. This will be a goal kick. I stand corrected. This is going to be a corner right then. The first corner for Kerala Blasters now. But there you see Makamayum Daniel. Those boots have got goals in them, but those boots also have got passes on them. Clinical passing from Makamayum Daniel. He would be very eager to make an impact coming from South United. Remember, Makamayum Daniel played for South United in the zonals and now has been traded in. Will play for Kerala Blasters. Is playing for Kerala Blasters. Here comes the corner taken in, cleared away by Saikom Toiba Singh. Strong interception, strong header. Chance to reload and relaunch. And this time around, Tayango Stephen clears his line. And Northeast United doing really well. Ball played in once again though. Shot coming in, there's the first one. Deves Thakkar beaten. Kerala Blasters draw first blood. What a strike that is. Mohammad Nisham will claim the goal. Kerala Blasters, they have been rewarded for their persistence. Breaks in kindly, bang. Mohammad Nisham does not miss. The celebrations tells you the story. They are happy, Kerala Blasters. Why not? 15 minutes on the clock. Mohammad Nisham gets his first goal of the national group stages. Kerala Blasters take the first goal, take the opening goal. Now then, Northeast United, they have to get a reply. And probably you felt like it's coming. Kerala Blasters, and their defense standing tall to any attack that Northeast have thrown towards them. Yes, twice or thrice there has been danger. Now then, Aditya Kaloli breaking in, goes down inside the box. Probably no appeals for penalty. He knows that as well. At Northeast United, they have broken inside Kerala's defensive third. But that defense has done well. Led by Jagannath and Amar Mohammed. They will get a chance from the throw-in now. A long one coming as well. We see more and more teams going for those long throw-ins. Good first touch. This is Haudumilian Baifi. Kerala Blasters playing good football right now. And this time around though, Sahil Khurshid losing possession. Doesn't matter though, Kerala Blasters will get thrown in their favor. But coming back to it, Kerala Blasters, you just feel like they have been rewarded for the patience and persistence and the discipline. It felt like the players were coming closer, and from that corner, the corner was cleared, but the danger still looming in. Ball was recycled twice, and in the end, Mohammad Nisham, what a strike that was to break the deadlock. And Deves Thakkar probably could have done not so much when you hit them with that kind of power. And goalkeepers, not much for them. It was very close as well inside the box. Right then, where is the response coming from now for Northeast United? Is it going to be once again the likely hero Tanbir Dey? Maybe Aditya Kaluli, maybe Lalil Filaralte. That goes to show you that this team will not back down from a fight. Northeast United, they know how to score goals and they will score goals. Lalil Filaralte puts this one in straight to Pranav. No problem from him. And you can see the idea from Lalil Filaralte. He's got two strikers inside the box, tying with Stephen and Tanbir Dey. And that's the plan from Naushad Musa as well, trying to feed those strikers. But to be honest, those two strikers have not been fed enough from that midfield. Because when you play with two strikers up front, two strikers like Tanbir Dey and tying with Stephen, they need delivery. There has been one. Remember, they were Thukum finding Tanbir Dey with that delightful first touch. But apart from that, we have not seen much from tying with Stephen in that final third. Bosmiti on the ball now. He finds a good pass. Aditya Kaloli inside the box. Aditya Kaloli feels like this will be a goal kick for a moment or so. You felt like this could be a corner or something. The referee talking to the captain right now. Kerala Blasters, that's Rehan Rajiv, the defender. Should be a corner. It should be a corner, I believe. Instead, it's going to be a free kick. Well, then that's what the referee was discussing, and that's what Rehan Rajiv was talking. It's a free kick for Northeast United. Right then, very promising position. This is for a free kick. A decent delivery inside the box. And you can see the first goal coming in for Northeast United now. Tanveer Dey, the striker, is putting on his assist boots on now. Tanveer Dey puts one in. Maybe just too much onto it. Laldan fella Ralte. Ralte looking for options. Goes back in the end. Hemgo Guntautung now on the ball. Back to Ralte. Ralte dribbling with it, looking for options now. Laldan fella Ralte, good step over, takes on his defender. Slides the ball in. Hemgo Guntautung, chance to put this once again inside the box. Now then Mohit Mandal. You can see Northeast United trying to just work out their way. This is good football. Ball put in once again. Shot! Good one. This is good from Northeast United. 20 minutes on the board. There's Laldan fella Ralte with the shot. Is not happy with himself, but this is good positive football from Northeast United. This is their best attack after going 1-0 down. The Kerala Blasters. There's the warning sign. They have to be careful, that defense. And they have been careful, to be honest, Kerala Blasters on their defensive line so far. Mohammad Nisham, the goal scorer, is on the ball right now. Mohammad Nisham is already shown his capabilities. He's a really good player, Mohammad Nisham. He gets on the ball, has the capacity to just take on his defenders. You can see his hold the play. Mohammad Nisham is not afraid, is very courageous whenever he comes on 1v1 with players and defenders. "21 minutes on the clock now. Time for a bit of breather. The first 20 minutes, they have been frantic. Both teams just playing with intensity, playing with a lot of courage. Kerala Blasters being awarded, especially with that goal now. Mohammad Ashraf losing possession. Indranath, though, tricky feed from him, emerges with the ball. You can see Kerala Blasters, they're really confident with the ball. Possession football, as we talked about. Rehan Rajiv, the captain, as well, just stepping in. It's good football from Kerala Blasters once again, now breaking with menace. Just that final ball. Probably missing in the end. Devresh Thakkar will collect that calmly. But there you see Kerala Blasters, whenever they're on possession, you can see the idea. Attack-minded, trying to create those passes, get everyone involved in the team. Building from the back is what they really like to do, Kerala Blasters. That's the identity. Aditya Kaloli now finds a good ball. Laldan fella Ralte does well. Still Ralte loses possession in the end. Howkeep playing on his left-hand side for Kerala Blasters. This is Hemgo Guntautung now from the throw-in. Saikom Toiba Singh finds Mohammad Ashraf. And Mohammad Ashraf enjoying a lot of room to go forward. Putting that one in. Disappointing in the end. The idea was to find Tainga Stephen. Tainga Stephen gives him a thumbs up. But Mohammad Ashraf has to do better than that. He's the captain today in the absence of Mukul Panwar. Mukul Panwar picked up an injury. Didn't play the last game for Northeast United as well. That was against Rangdajiat. He's on the bench today, Mukul Panwar. Just nursing that injury. Ayush Bareli is on the bench. Phoenix Oin and Mochairam, both of those forwards also on the bench. So plenty of options for Northeast United. But I'm sure they're not looking for substitutions right now. Naushad Musa trusting this team, trusting this lineup. Tanveer Dey nearly catching Pranav out. And the goalkeeper has to always be careful whenever Tanbir is around there. He's a lethal striker, Tanbir. Then now then Kerala Blasters chance for them to break. This is how to million Wifi. How to million Wifi shoots but blocked away. How to million Wifi on the left hand side. And that's twice or thrice now he's gone into spaces. There's a man down though for Northeast United. They want to take the quick free kick. Still the man is down though. Now the referee will probably look into it. And the physios will be called in, that's for sure. But coming back to it, how to million Wi-Fi on that left-hand side for Kerala Blasters. He's been lively. Twice or thrice now you've seen him taking on defenders. It's just been that I would like more Makayum Daniel in this game. And those midfielders and those creative players have to get Makamayum Daniel on the ball. And it's not always easy playing with a new bunch of guys. Makamayum Daniel, remember, played for South United. And not always easy to gel in the first game. But in few instances that we've seen Makamayum Daniel, he's been good. If he comes more into the game. And same for Northeast United. Tanbir Day, he's seen some of the ball. Tanbir Day has taken a shot as well. But for Taingo Stephen, he's not been... And probably I've not seen much touches from Taingo Stephen. And partially that's because the midfielders and the creative players have not found him. Remember, Northeast United playing 4-4-2 right now. So in that kind of formation, you want your midfielders to find those strikers. Saikom Toiba Singh is the makeshift central defender alongside Mohammad Ashraf. And Saikom Toiba Singh has done well in that position. That's the third game now he's playing in that position. In the fourth game against Punjab, Northeast United's captain Mukul Panwar picked an injury. He was substituted. Saikom Toiba Singh went into the central back position. In the fifth game against Rangdajur, he started as a centre back. Oh, this time around, could have been costly. Pranav was backpedaling. They're appealing Northeast United and the boys. They're asking for more than just a corner. And Boss Meaty is absolutely convinced that should have been more than a corner. And they're saying there was a back pass onto which Pranav got a hand onto it. That is what the players are asking. And to be honest, the referee has a serious question on his hand. Ishwaran Ramanaya. And they're still asking that question. Tanbir Dey is waiting. I think the referee Ishwaran Ramanaya went on to check with the assistant as well. And in the end, this will be a corner. Right then. Well, the decision actually changed. This is going to be an indirect free kick, I believe now. Yes, it is going to be an indirect free kick. So the referee, that was Ishwaran Ramanaya, went on to check with the assistant. Earlier, the decision was a corner. But since Northeast United and the boys were protesting, they felt it was a back pass to Pranav, onto which Pranav got his hands. Now the referee, with the discussion alongside the assistant, has changed his decision. This will be an indirect free kick coming into picture. Well then, if this goes in the back of the net, I'm sure Kerala Blasters and his head coach Amit Rana, he would be asking some questions. Well, this is a very intriguing situation now. And indirect free kicks are always really interesting to watch. And the rule is pretty simple. You cannot shoot the ball in the first instance. There's got to be a touch coming in from someone. And then on the second attempt, you could score a goal. Look at this one. Look at the strategy from Northeast United. The referee Ishwaran Ramanaya once again blows the whistle. He's telling the Kerala Blasters boys to stay in the designated areas. There you see the goalkeeper is surrounded by Kerala Blasters players. That's what happens in an indirect free kick. Northeast United trying to work out something. Here's the shot, maybe now blocked away. There's good attempt there from Northeast United. Smart, but in the end blocked away. And look at the formation. There comes the back heel. Then the shot. Blocked away in the end. Good from Northeast United though. Well then, 28 minutes on the clock. Kerala Blasters leading by 1-0. Northeast still trailing. And trying to find something. This is the goal scorer, Mohammad Nisham. Aim Gugun Tauting does well. Going back to Kerala Blasters, this is a group where goals comes from multiple players, not just one, and that makes them unpredictable, which is exactly what you want at the national stages. Time for a cooling break though. 29 minutes on the board. I look at Mumbai right now, a bit humid, and rightly so. But the recap of the first half has been pretty simple. It's been Northeast United versus Kerala Blasters. Two teams playing their first game in the national group stages. Kerala Blasters drawing first blood. It was number 11, Mohammad Nisham, from the box, inside the box, should I say. One touch finish, bang, beats Divyesh Thakkar. And that's been the only separator, the only difference maker so far. Northeast United, they have been probing and trying to find something of significance, still trailing by one goal. Stay tuned with us. We will be back with live action really shortly. Back in action. 30 minutes on the board now, 15 remaining in this first half. And plenty of time for both of these teams to go and score more goals in the first half, and I'm sure there's going to be at least one before the half-time ends. Always good to see the two teams who play attacking football, and this is what you get whenever you see Kerala Blasters playing against Northeast United. Because the identity and the footballing philosophy is pretty same for both these teams. They want to hold on possession, they want to rotate the ball. This is Hem Gugun Tautung now. Finds Saikam Toiba Singh. Saikam Toiba Singh, already mentioned, is usually a midfielder. Playing today in that central defensive role, spraying one ball forward. Saikam Toiba Singh, that comes naturally to him since he's a midfielder now. A makeshift defender. Good football from Kerala Blasters though. And Mohammad Ashraf does well in the end. Comes up early, intercepts the ball. And Mohammad Ashraf, the under-23 man, finds Divyesh Thakkar in turn. Who's been beaten once. Divyesh would probably like to not concede any more goals. Remember, Northeast United and that backline kept 3 clean sheets. And now then Tango Stephen from distance shoots. Blocked away. But coming back to it, Northeast United and the defensive line led by Divyesh Thakkar, they kept clean 3 clean sheets in that zonal stages. Is Hem Gugun Tautung on the ball now. Finds Lalun Filaralte. Goes back to Hem Gugun Tautung. Spreading the play very gently right now, Northeast United. This is Mohit Mandalu trying to find Aditya Kaloli. Pranav comes and collects in the end. So there you see the idea is pretty simple, trying to rotate the ball, use the entire pitch, use the width to their advantage. But Kerala Blasters and the defensive line just too strong at this moment. You're reading the play, reading the patterns, not letting Northeast United find something significant. And that's what you associate good defenses with, don't you? Mohammad Nisham this time around caught offside. For a moment or so you thought Mohammad Nisham could be bearing down on the goal, which not would have been a good sight for Northeast United boys, considering he's already scored 1 goal. Bosmiti losing the possession. Now then, this could be a chance for Makamayum Daniel to score. Makamayum Daniel scores his first goal for Kerala Blasters. Makamayum Daniel has arrived, and arrived in some style. Kerala Blasters 2 goals to the good. 1 ball released in forward. Makamayum Daniel versus Divyesh Thakkar. Bang, does not miss. And how would he miss? He does not miss. A striker of his caliber, Makamayum Daniel, scores the second for Northeast United. And they are running away with it right now. I beg your pardon, scores the second for Kerala Blasters. Makamayum Daniel, in the excitement of everything, there's Makamayum Daniel standing strong, standing tall. But coming back to it, Makamayum Daniel, you talked about this man, South United star, came to Kerala Blasters. Not easy settling into a new team, new bunch of boys, new lads, but he's done well. He's that kind of a player. He does not miss whenever he gets a chance inside the box. He's done it once again. 34 minutes on the clock. Kerala Blasters, 2 goals to the good. And now you feel like Northeast United, they've got a strong mountain to climb. They have got a corner though. Chance to probably get one back from the corner. Header maybe. Have to be careful. Have to be careful. Northeast United, yes, they are 2 goals down, but they can hit you right now. This is Kerala Blasters trying to break once again, trying to find that third. Rashid Joshi, they try and chase the ball. Rashid Joshi will claim that assist on the Makamayum Daniel's goal. He's done well, Rashid Joshi. Well then, 36 minutes on the clock now. Northeast United trying to find something of significant after going 2 goals down. And remember, if you watched that second goal, it was Boss Meaty who was caught in possession. The number 15 usually is very careful. Aditya Kaloli now trying to put this ball inside the box. Kaloli dribbling with it, still going on Kaloli. This will be a corner, that's for sure. Yes, it is. But coming back to it, the second goal, if you watch the replays, Boss Meaty was caught in possession. Rashid Joshi winning the ball back, releasing Makamayum Daniel in space. Makamayum Daniel 1v1 versus Divya Saka, does not miss. He puts past him, gets the goal, the first goal for Kerala Blasters. Makamayum Daniel's first goal for Kerala Blasters, the second in today's game. Here comes the corner now. Poor delivery in the end, cleared away. And cleared away with some authority now. But Boss Meaty usually is a very careful customer whenever he's on the ball. Just that previous time he felt like he took too much leverage, was just a bit switched off, as we talk about in football, and you cannot give Kerala Blasters chances like that. And Rashid Joshi, especially a player of his caliber, just threading one ball, Makamayum Daniel latching onto it, and then Makamayum Daniel doing what Makamayum Daniel does. And we have seen in the zonals as well. He's a clinical striker. Now the Laldan fella Ralte, good first touch. For a moment or so, you can see Laldan fella Ralte and the frustration, just kicking the ball away from his hands. He knows he can do better. He knows he has to do better. And now that his team is 2 goals down in Northeast United, they need a response. They need someone to step up. Laldan fella Ralte is a player that has all the capacity and the capability to step up. Well then, a lot of fans tuning in the Reliance Foundation YouTube channel. Do let us know your opinion. 178 people right now. Will Northeast United make a comeback? They're down by 2 goals. Fans are really important, and fan engagement is really important for Indian football right now, as Mohammad Nisham once again enjoying possession. So do let us know if Northeast United can make a comeback. They're down by 2 goals. Hemgogun Tautang now trying to slip this ball forward. They cleared away in the end. Hemgogun Tautang will get another chance. It's a good pass in. It goes down. Tanveer Dey earns a free kick. Tanveer Dey. 38 minutes on the clock. 7 remaining after this. 7 minutes for Northeast United to at least find 1 goal heading into that half time. And if they can find this goal right from his free kick, And this will give the team a lot of confidence. Tanveer Day is standing over it. And Tanveer Day, 5 goals in the zonals, 7 in the regionals, 12 goals combined, is now turning into an assist provider, trying to turn into an assist provider. Shoots from distance though, Tanveer Day. Well then, the idea was absolutely interesting. The execution should have been better from Tanveer. He's a better player. Trying to catch Pranav off guard from that free kick, but in the end, just too much onto it. Never dipping, always going up and high. Right now, that's a happy defensive line for Kerala Blasters. It's not like Northeast have not created chances. They have created chances. They have been threatening, but that defensive line has done really well. Roshit Joshi once again breaking into space, cutting inside Roshit, trying to find one ball. Now a shot, just going wide in the end. This is Kerala Blasters in their absolute peak football right now, creating chances after chances. Roshit Joshi once again in the thick of everything. Finding Sahil Khurshid, who took a shot, but just felt like a balance was always going down Sahil Khurshid. And in the end, the shot just didn't have the power onto it. Narrowing wide. Howdy Million Wi-Fi finds the defender, who in turn goes forward. Sakam Toiba Singh had to be careful. Roshit Joshi was lurking over there. And the good thing for Sakam Toiba Singh playing as a central defender is that his first touch is absolutely immaculate. Because once again, this is Tanveer Day who's gone down. This time around, the referee does not award a free kick, I believe. Only a throw-in for Northeast United. Plenty of talking in that half-time team talk for Northeast United and for Noshad Musa and his team. They're down by 2 goals. They need to find a response. Where's the comeback coming from? Is there going to be a formation change right now, playing with 4-4-2? You feel like Tango Stephen could be taken out. This is good skill from Lalil Pelaralte, isn't it? Will be a free kick in the end. It was a nutmeg, I believe, from Lalil Pelaralte, who's always got those tricky feet into him. And that's what you talk about Lalil Pelaralte, the kind of player he is. He should be dictating games. He should be going on and try and find something for Northeast. Pranav collects and Pranav goes down. 40 minutes on the clock, 41 to be honest. There's 4 remaining in this first half, plus the stoppages. Really confident on the ball, Kerala Blasters, but as you said that, they've lost possession. Probably the commentator's curse coming into picture. And that's how Million Wi-Fi, the number 22 for Kerala Blasters, who's been good. Sakam Toiba Singh spreading this one. Finds Aditya Kaloli. Good first touch from Kaloli. Takes on his defender Kaloli. Kaloli turning, twisting. Finds Devo Thokpum now. Devo Thokpum to Bosmiti. And Bosmiti goes back. This is the captain Mohammad Ashraf. Guguntautung on the ball now. Good football from Northeast United. Maybe a shot coming in from distance. Instead lays it off. Bosmiti has done well to recover possession. Now then chance for Kerala Blasters to break. Mohit Mandal will probably collect the ball. Yes, he does collect. Goes back to Sakam Toiba Singh. This is good from Northeast United though. Sustained spell of possession. There's the intent to keep the ball to themselves. Well, in the end, just too much. The idea was to find Lalil Pelaralte, who gave up the chase. It was Tango Stephen who was running in, trying to get onto the ball. Just too much heavy pass. It will be a goal kick for Pranav. Pranav has been good in that goal mouth for Kerala Blasters. And to be honest, he has not been tested. There have been shots, but nothing significant to test or trouble Pranav. Kerala Blasters defensive line has done well. They will be happy going into that half-time with 2-goal advantage. The 2-goal cushion, as we talk about. Mohit Mandal has to be careful, has done really well though. Was under pressure from Sahil Khurshid. Beg your pardon, that was Mohit Mandal. Yes, number 14. He did really well under pressure. Now then Aditya Kaloli on the outside, puts the ball in. Aditya Kaloli cleared away. Danger still looming in though. Lalin Filaralte tussling has conceded a free kick. But you see Aditya Kaloli's got a good burst of pace. We talk about acceleration. Aditya Kaloli has got that. Accelerates really quick. He gets onto the ball from the right hand side. Takes on his defender. Puts the cross in as well. In the end cleared away. But really interesting how Naushad Musa goes about in the second half. For sure there's going to be substitutions coming in. But who's making way and who's coming in, that's very interesting right now. Moshairam was on the bench, number 32. Moshairam scored 7 goals in the regionals. Just 1 goal though in the zonals. He's not been the best of form, Moshairam. Phoenix Oinam is on the bench. Ayush Bareli is on the bench. Somi Maya Washim. We saw him coming into the latter stages of the zonal. Naushad Musa is trusting Somi Maya as the striker. So really interesting what changes. Is there going to be a formation change or new players coming in? Because something has to work in the favor of Northeast United now. They have to go and score those goals, trailing by 2. There has to be a response at least. Doesn't matter if you win or lose. Response is what Naushad Musa's team are famous for. Missing some key players though. Dalmohan Gangte is not playing. And Dalmohan Gangte just 17 right now still. Very important player for Northeast United. Right then. This is Lalin Filaralte trying to chase this ball down. But strong interception from Amar Mohammed, who goes back to his goalkeeper. On to the stoppage time now. 45 done. Saikom Toiba Singh tussling. Saikom Toiba Singh losing possession. This is how Dominion Viper has done well. There's Makamayum Daniel. Beg your pardon, who won the ball from Northeast player. Makamayum Daniel showing he's not just a striker. He can come back and make those recovery runs as well. Good first touch from Tanveer Dey now. Tanveer Dey shoots maybe. Wakes on Tanveer. Will be a corner in the end. That's the danger. Tanveer Dey's first touch is sumptuous. And this is what we have been talking about. Northeast United have not found Tanveer Dey much often. Because whenever he gets on the ball, his first touch is delightful. He can create those chances. He can score those goals from nothing. On the corner duty right now, Tanveer Dey. He's trying to do everything on his own. If they can get a goal from this corner, this would be interesting. Poor delivery though in the end, cleared away. Lalin Filaralte will gather possession once again. Good skills from Lalin Filaralte. Puts the ball in. Oh, could be dangerous. Well, for a moment or so you thought that could have been Northeast United's moment. Lalin Filaralte putting the ball in. A defender not able to clear his line. Miscued the ball. Run away in the end, the goalkeeper collecting it. Alright then. It's been flawless for Kerala Blasters so far. 2 goals scored, none conceded. Makamayam Daniel getting 1 goal. Mohammad Nisham getting 1. So it's been good for them. They are happy right now. Amit Rana would be happy, the head coach. Why not? Playing your first game in the national group stages. And remember, first games are really important. First games. As you have seen throughout the Reliance Foundation Development League, not just this season, previous seasons as well. If a team starts well, there's that wave of confidence, that wave of momentum that they carry on. But remember, it's a long tournament, the national group stages. For new viewers tuning in, the format is pretty simple. 2 teams. They face each other twice in the tournament. So if you look at the format, 12 teams altogether divided into 2 groups, Group A and Group B. This is Group B. 6 teams in each group. 1 team faces 10 games, plays 10 games. So that's a double-legged fixture. Plenty of room for a comeback or a revenge or a redemption, as we talk about in football. And top 2 teams from both groups then head out to the semi-final stages. So Plenty of action to come in for Kerala Blasters and Northeast United. Yes, the first win will give teams momentum, but even if Northeast United could not go on to win this, well, plenty of time in the entire 45 minutes remaining. But if just say if Northeast do not win this, they still have 9 games remaining after this. Himgogun Tauteng on the attack now. Lalil Ralte goes back to Himgogun Tauteng. Spreads the ball in for Mohit Mandal. Mohit Mandal spearing it. Aditya Kaluli just unable to get that into his control. If 4 minutes at a time, and that halftime whistle could be coming anytime soon now. Well, then Makamayam Daniel emerging with the ball for Kerala Blasters. Chance maybe for another counter attack. How do Million Waifi is running onto it. Mohammad Ashraf tussling. Mohammad Ashraf winning the ball. He's done well. He had to do well, Mohammad Ashraf. You cannot let How the Million Wi-Fi emerge with the ball like that. End-to-end stuff right now. Tango Stephen trying to chase that one. In the end, Indranath. That's Yum Khaibam Indranath, the midfielder, who gets on the ball. One thing probably that Northeast United have to do better is the pressing. They have let Kerala Blasters build their attack from the back. There has been less pressing. And those boys in the red just waiting for Kerala Blasters to commit those errors. Makamim Daniel drops Indranath on the ball. You can see how confident these boys are. The boys from Kerala Blasters on the ball. And yes, it's about the skill as well, but partially it's because Northeast United have not pressed high. And that has to change in the second half. The pressing has to be intense. And the pressing has to be together as a unit. A good touch that is from How to Million Wi-Fi. Delightful football, even though they've lost possession. Lalil Ralte now showing his tricky feet. Ralte goes down in the end. But there you see, individually, Lalil Ralte is a really good player. But I think for Northeast United, right now they have to stick together as a team because Kerala Blasters, they are doing well as a team. Scored 2 goals already into the 6th minute now of the stoppage time. And the halftime whistle nearing. There it is. Halftime at the Reliance Corporate Park. And Kerala Blasters versus Northeast United does not disappoint. The first half, 2 goals coming in both for Kerala Blasters. End of the first 45, Kerala Blasters 2, Northeast United 0. Right then, and the statistics would be really interesting to watch because you feel like both teams have had possession, both teams did create chances, but just Kerala Blasters being the more clinical. Look at Kerala Blasters, 56% possession, dominating at 7 chances, 2 shots on target, both of them turning into goal. For Northeast United, 9 chances, 2 shots on target for them as well, 44% ball possession. Well, then they have created chances, they have taken their shots as well, not clinical. The second half is going to be really interesting. Will Kerala Blasters go on to score more goals and consolidate their lead, or will Northeast United make a comeback? Stay tuned with us. For now, we will leave you with the highlights. Enjoy them. Come back really shortly. Well then, welcome back to the Reliance Corporate Park in Navi Mumbai, where the morning has steadily shifted into a statement from Kerala Blasters. Northeast United now stare at a mountain they must climb. Half-time score, Kerala Blasters 2, Northeast United nil. Two goals, both carved with clarity and conviction. First, Mohammad Nisham, the under-23 star, drifting in, shooting from close range. Devesh Chakkar beaten, and the composure of a young man far beyond his years, Mohammad Nisham. And then Makamayim Daniel, the new signee coming in from South United. Mistake from Boss Meaty. Roshit Joshi pouncing onto it, finding Makamayum Daniel. One chance, bang, he does not miss. Arrived with timing and precision and cold-blooded touch that rips open tight games. The Kerala Blasters have held ball with purpose, 56% possession, 7 chances created, 2 shots on target, and crucially, both these shots found the back of the net. So they have been clinical Kerala Blasters. Northeast United, despite trailing, have not been passengers though. With 44% possession, 9 chances, 2 shots on target for them as well. Just not being clinical. Here we go though. Kerala Blasters get us kicked off in this second half. Will Kerala Blasters go and score more goals, or will Northeast United make a comeback? Stay tuned with this. The next 45 minutes will tell us the story. The next 45 minutes will be really crucial if Kerala Blasters go on about the game management that we have seen from them. It should be easy. 2-goal cushion. But remember, in the developmental leagues, comebacks are often seen. And with a player like Tanbir Dey, that could happen really quickly. In the end, goes out. It'll be a corner, I believe. Yes, it is a corner, onto which Boss Meaty is rushing on. Boss Meaty has to make amends for that error. Was caught in by Roshit Joshi. And for that second goal, Roshit Joshi feeding Makamayum Daniel. Here's Boss Meaty with the corner, left foot ball in. Boss Meaty had to do much better than that. Chance to once again put it in. Pranav was not so sure, that could have creeped in behind him. Good start from Northeast United, though there's some early pressure. They need to score that early goal, remember, trailing by 2. If that early goal comes in, Northeast United will feel they're back in the game. Is building position from the back. Kerala Blasters, as we've seen from them too often, like to hold position, like to build from the back. This is Mohit Mandal who wins the ball now. Boss Meaty. Aditya Kaluli now on the right hand side. Kaluli finds Tevo Atokpum. Good football from Northeast United, is holding their possession right now. Mohammad Ashraf. Mohit Mandal. Spearing it forward, Mohit Mandal. Lalin Falaralte. Shot now maybe blocked away. This is a good start from Northeast United in the second half. Into the 3rd minute of the half, but you can see the idea. They want to score that early goal. We'll get a chance from the corner though. Northeast United still plenty of time remaining for them to probably find something of significance, and that early goal will help them. Corner taking shot. 1-2. Now then maybe a shot coming in from distance. Instead losing possession. Kerala Blasters breaking. Northeast, they had committed bodies forward. There's the floated ball in. Well, Devesh Chakkar will claim that. But there you see Kerala Blasters. Now the game plan is pretty simple. Since Northeast United are trailing by 2 goals, Northeast is going to push bodies forward. And when they push bodies forward, there's going to be spaces opening up onto which Kerala Blasters and their players will run onto. And considering how pacey these players are, Makamayum Daniel, Roshit Joshi, Mohammad Nisham, Hadumili and Waifi, you can expect Kerala Blasters to be really deadly on the counter. Northeast United not going to be easy though. Yes, they will commit bodies forward. They will play the high-line football as we talk about. But whenever on transitions, they have to be careful because Kerala Blasters, they have got those pacey players that can hurt them. And if it's very important that the next goal that comes in this game has to come from Northeast United, because if Kerala Blasters get the next goal, it's probably done and dusted. In 3-0, it's going to be really tough to come back from 3-0 down, and against this defense of Kerala Blasters especially. ABFC has really got a good backline too. Aditya Kaloli now. Still Aditya Kaloli. Aditya Kaloli missing his chance. Was that probably an interception? Yes, that was. And so that's a crucial interception. Yet Aditya Kaloli so close to finding the first goal for Northeast United. This is good though. This is good from the Highlanders. In the second half, there has been intent. There has been a positive mindset. Here's Bosmiti with another corner. Too much in the end from Bosmiti. Tanbi, they're trying to latch onto it. The corners have been disappointing, to be honest, from Northeast United. And Bosmiti was earlier trying to take the corners from his left foot. Now shifted onto his right. Still, it should be better deliveries. And those set pieces are really crucial if you want to get back into the game. Really good to see a lot of people tuning in to the Reliance Foundation YouTube channel as well. Remember, Indian football right now needs your support, your fans, really crucial to the game to grow. Always good to see fans involving in putting their opinions, chirping about the game. Do let us know in the comment section if Northeast United can make a comeback. That's where your predictions will come into picture. Mohammad Ashraf tussling. The captain today is Mohammad Ashraf for Northeast United. Armband just flailing in. They both hook him. Back to Mohammad Ashraf. Whose armband is still just loitering in now. Mohammad Ashraf pays attention. We'll get that captain's armband sorted. Ball playing forward. How do Million Wi-Fi collects it for Kerala Blasters? Well, now then. It's so simple. For Kerala Blasters, they're enjoying themselves in possession. This time around losing it though. A good turn from Bosmiti. Trying to find Jasifan, who in turn goes to Lalan for Ralte. Ralte casts, Ralte shoots. Off target in the end, but this is good. This is good from Northeast United. The first 6 or 7 minutes in the second half, the idea has been pretty clear. They want to go and score that first goal for themselves. They want to get that early goal in the second half. It's not been easy though. Kerala Blasters on the defensive line. It just feels like they have been cautioned. It just feels like Kerala Blasters know what's coming. The defensive line is drilled really well by the head coach Amit Rana. Also got to give credit to team manager Richin Babu. Akhil Thomas, the assistant manager for Kerala Blasters. So all of these guys, the technicians, Saikom Toiba Singh, loses possession but only momentarily. Too heavy a pass in the end, even for Aditya Kaluri, the pacey winger, too heavy a pass. Wasteful in the end. Rehan Rajiv will collect for Kerala Blasters, the captain today. Possession being changed very cheaply right now. Both teams unable to hold the ball. Lalan Ralte finds Him Guguntautang. Him Guguntautang goes to his central defender and the captain Mohammad Ashraf, who in turns tries and finds Debo Thukpam. Poor pass in the end. How to Million Wi-Fi running with it. How to Million Wi-Fi going central and just losing possession in the end. The idea was to feed Makamayum Daniel. You can see the head coach frustrated saying, come on, let's keep the ball. Because in the last 2 or 3 minutes or so, we have seen possession changing very cheaply. Both teams gifting out possession to each other, as we say in footballing terms. 54 minutes running on the clock. Good first touch from Aditya Kaloli. But Rehan Rajiv, the captain, look at him. Rehan Rajiv today has been absolutely rock solid in that defense, controlling his team, that back line, and not letting Aditya Kaloli pass. Now then, Makamayam Daniel has been fouled, I believe. Yes, he has been fouled. Will be a free kick. Well then, plenty of players missing for Northeast United. Dalmuan Gangte is not there. Heinlein Mangchonglo is missing as well. So there are star guys missing for Northeast United, and they were missing in the zonals as well. The ball played in forward. Makamayum Daniel. Still Makamayum Daniel. Left foot shot. Look at his disappointment. Makamayum Daniel knows he has to do better. The kind of striker he is. But Kerala Blasters, there's the danger. He's not happy, Makamayum Daniel, at all. Knows he has to score over there. But he's done well, though. Received the ball on his right, chopped back to his left, shoots from his left. In the end, just off target. But that's a sign of a good player. He sets high standard for himself. There's Lalil Filaralte is tussling right now. Lal Tillen Hakib does well in the end. Will be a goal kick for Kerala Blasters. We talked about it, right? The defensive line of Kerala Blasters. The two central defenders. You've got Jagannath, the number 2. Amar Mohammed, the number 3. And then two fullbacks, Hakib and Rehan Rajiv. All 4 of them combining together. Alongside the goalkeeper, as Aditya Kaloli trying to tussle. Kaloli emerges, Kaloli shoots, was wide in the end. And there's the danger. Northeast United from the right-hand side, courtesy of Aditya Kaloli. He's strong as well, does not look very bulky, Aditya Kaloli, the lean figure. But whenever those shoulder tackle, the shrugs come into picture, Aditya Kaloli stands tall. Backpedaling right now, gets the header, wins the ball for Northeast. Bosmiti onto it. Bosmiti once again losing possession. That's disappointing from Bosmiti now. And not been the best of the game for Bosmiti. Good turn. This is from Howdemilian Vaifi. Looking for options. Feeds one ball on the right hand side. Running with it now. Just unable to hold the ball, I believe. Coming back onto it, Howdemilian Vaifi. He's probably had the best game. He's been so good, Howdemilian Vaifi, with those turns. Strong tackle coming into picture from Sahil Khurshid. They're celebrating right now, the Kerala boys, each and every tackle. It's all about game management from them. Look at how deep they are settling in, letting Northeast United play their football, because Kerala know they have to hit on the counter. You don't need to do much. Just wait, hit on the counter, that's it. Tengu Stephen on the ball now. Tengu Stephen puts one inside. Header maybe. Aditya Kaloli trying to latch onto it. This is Howdemilian Vaifi is on the ball. It's still going on, Howdemilian Vaifi. Aditya Kaloli chasing. Aditya Kaloli going down. And now Howdemilian Vaifi goes down. Northeast United have won the possession. Bosmiti emerging with it. He finds Aditya Kaloli on the right hand side. So you can see position changing very cheaply right now. You feel like Northeast United, they want to score that goal. Tanbir Dey dribbling, Tanbir Dey losing possession. Rehan Rajiv, the captain, once again strong with that interception. We talked about Rehan Rajiv. Aditya Kaloli winning, Aditya Kaloli going down. No foul, says the referee. Scrappy football right now as Makamayum Daniel emerges with it. Great skills from Makamayum Daniel. The striker feeding it onto the right hand side. Just too much in the end from Makamayum Daniel. The idea was to find Hakib, who was running from the right hand side. Hakib, remember, plays as a right back. Makes those run forward. There's the first substitution for Kerala Blasters. This is Mohammad Afzal, who's going to be coming on.
24 out.
This is Rashid Joshi, who's going to be taken off. Rashid Joshi, he's got a good game under his belt. Strong 60 minutes or so, already created that assist. And now then Howdemilian Vaifi breaking. Not good signs for Northeast United, but they have got bodies back. And probably feel the attack will be dealt with. Makamayum Daniel now. Northeast United once again emerging with the ball. Aditya Kaloli goes central. Bosmiti chops back. Bosmiti plays one to Lalrin Filaralte. That was Tango Stephen. Now Lalrin Filaralte on the ball. Ralte cuts. Ralte shoots. Goes by. This Twice now we have seen Lalil Villarreal from the left-hand side trying to cut inside, trying to shoot. Both the times he did get a shot off, but off target and just lacking in conviction. But there's the idea from Lalil Villarreal. He wants to cut inside from the left-hand side, wants to take that shot. Nothing coming of significance so far for Northeast United in the second half as well. Debo Thukpum, the right back, finds Mohit Mandal, who's done well. Shrugs off his defender and turns trying to find Aditya Kaluli. Poor pass. Wasteful, I would say, from Northeast United. Architects of their very own downfall whenever they're holding possession. They're just losing it out themselves. Kerala Blasters do not have to work to get the ball back. It's either Northeast United playing a poor pass or someone makes a wrong cross in, caught off possession. These things, Naushad Musa would not be happy, that's for sure. And I'm sure these players would not be happy because they set high standards for themselves. You know these players are talented, right? It's just that they're not able to get those focused, lasered in. It just feels like Kerala Blasters probably much more drilled in, as you say in this game. Million Wi-Fi tries going for that 1-2. They both took from intercepts. Bosmiti. Back to Bosmiti. Once again trying to build something. Northeast United. Devo Thukpam with the ball. Cuts inside Devo Thukpam. Moving ahead with the ball. Poor pass in the end. This is what we were talking about. Plenty of occasions where Northeast United have had the ball and they have just given it away. And that's not helpful at all. Well, they have got the ball once again. And they have given it back once again. Not helping their cause at all, Northeast United. And probably you felt like, if you look at the zonals, Kerala Blasters played their last game on the 31st of January. Northeast played their last game really recently on the 17th. So you felt like Northeast would be more in sync. You see, they're playing recently. So you felt like they would be much more in touch of the game. That's the head coach, Amit Rana. 2 substitutions lined up for Northeast United. It's going to be Mushairam, who comes on alongside Anish Singh. And Tango Stephen has been taken off. And there you see now. Naushad Musa throwing in those changes. Knows he has to find something. Well, right then, those substitutes have to defend this corner right now that's coming in from Kerala Blasters. And they've done well though. In front of the goalkeeper has to be careful. Like then. And Naushad Musa has got his substitutes on. Mushairam obviously is a star player. 7 goals in the regionals, 1 in the zonals, 8 goals combined from Mushairam. Good turn. This is offside though in the end. But there you see the idea from Kerala Blasters. Just feels like as a team they are well drilled. And you got to give props to the head coach Amit Rana. It's got these bunch of boys really gelled in together. But coming back to Mushairam, the substitute being brought in. And now that is the kind of guy you want on the pitch when your team needs 2 goals. And remember, Tanveer and Mushairam combined have scored 20 goals for Northeast United throughout the regionals and the zonals. 12 for Tanveer, 8 for Musha. So you've got your best 2 players, 2 strikers who have the knack of scoring goals on the pitch right now. You can expect plenty of things happening now for Northeast United. But with Kerala Blasters and this kind of determination they have in that defensive line, just pushing, probing, not letting Northeast United get that goal for themselves. Well, time is ticking, to be honest. 64 minutes on the clock. The last quarter of the game remaining. This feels like the way Kerala Blasters have defended is going to be really hard for Northeast United to find something significant now. Unless and until there's a magic moment and someone scores from long distance or there's a heroic effort coming in. Will be a free kick now for Kerala Blasters. In a very promising position. Well, to be honest, maybe exaggerating promising position. It's a bit too far to think about goal, but these days you see players in their trainings, in their routines, they take long free kicks. And with these guys, you're never sure. Those gym routines, those cardio trainings, those strength trainings, they lift heavy weights and they can score from distance. Those leg muscles are developed for those shots. It's going to be Yumkaibam Indranath who's setting himself onto this ball. And that's why you see Divyash Thakkar setting up his wall. He's not so sure. It could be a shot coming in at him. Here's Indranath with a shot from distance, up and over. There you see, he got the power onto it. It's just that the direction would not, and the dip would not come in time. So there you see, these players are very well versed with long shots coming in from distance. Yumkaibam Indranath was the free kick taker for Kerala Blasters. Did not get that on target, but still, good effort. As long as you let your opposition keeper know that you can score from anywhere on the pitch, he's always going to be aware. Bufmiti feeding one ball in. He cleared away Kerala Blasters as they have done throughout the entire morning. Really confident in dealing with those long balls. Look how well they are playing inside their own half. Oh, well then, this could be trouble though. Mochairam winning the ball back, feeding the substitute Anis Singh. And both substitutes trying to combine.
Corner.
Well then, Boss Meaty on corner duties once again. I hope the delivery is good this time around. Boss Meaty has been disappointing from the corner. Usually, is a good set piece taker. Here's Boss Meaty with the ball in. This was good delivery, to be honest. Cleared away in the end. The Kerala Blasters will get a chance to break. Well then, this could be the third one. Try and shift from distance. It's Sahil Khurshid. Saw Divyash Thakkar coming out. Tried shipping him from distance. He could have, to be honest, taken his time. Sahil Khurshid could have just ran onto it. Because to be honest, there was just one defender, 1v1 situation. And Sahil Khurshid probably went for the glory shot. Mochairam now on the ball for Northeast United, feeding one, and Devo Thukpum not on the same page with Mochairam. It's not happening for Northeast United. You can see that it's just not happening. The players not gelled in together. Maybe this would be a tough pill to swallow, but Kerala Blasters have been the better team. Much more organized, much more compact. They're playing together as a team. It's just not happening for, beg your pardon, Northeast United. Look at that hunger from Makamayam Daniel, even though he did not win the ball back. Look at that pressing from Kerala Blasters, still going on. They've won the ball back. Sahil Khurshid finds a pass forward from Makamayam Daniel. And that's the hunger. Ball played inside the box. Makamayam Daniel chasing onto it. It gets there first, Makamayam Daniel. Now then, strong possession right now for Kerala Blasters. Indranath does well. Gets his body on the line. And back to Makamayam Daniel, who is enjoying himself on this left-hand side. Finds how to win Wifey. And this is Mochairam who wins the possession. Mohammad Ashraf for Northeast United now in the defensive line. Devo Thukpum. Devo Thukpum feeding one forward. This is a good ball from Devo. Now then shot from Tanveer. Just not happening as we said before. This time around Devo Thukpum once again finding Tanveer. Tanveer did everything right apart from getting the shot on target. Probably not much complaints. Northeast United are trying. It's just not happening for them today. There's still plenty of time remaining though. They have won the possession back. And Bosmiti finds him Gugun Tauteng. Back to Bosmiti. Kerala Blasters, they have got all the bodies back now. And just defending in a compact shape. Anish on the ball. Anish trying to find Mochairam. Once again, not on the same page. And that's twice now. Earlier, just a couple of minutes before, Mochairam trying to find Devo Thukum on the right hand side. Devo Thukum not on the same wavelength. Now this time around, Anish trying to find Mocha Iram. Trying to just release Mocha in those pocket of spaces on the right hand side. Mocha Iram not on the same page. So it just feels like lack of communication, which has been a concern for Northeast United. Remember, when they were facing Punjab as well in the zonals, we were speaking about it, and people felt that there was a lack of communication between the players. It just feels like sometimes they run out of ideas. Moshairam on the ball now. Moshairam falls down. How do Million Wi-Fi emerges with the ball? How do Million Wi-Fi earns a free kick as well? He's such a tremendous player, How do Million Wi-Fi. Look at the work rate he puts in. If you just go and watch the replay, how the Million Wi-Fi wins the ball back inside his own half and then starts to dribble. And then the only way to take the ball away from him is by fouling him, because he does not lose possession now to Million Wi-Fi. So what a important player Amit Rana has got in his team. A guy who wins the ball back, he recovers possession and then does not lose it. And the only way to stop him is to foul him. That's the only concern for the head coach. Probably would be hoping he does not get injured or what. But he's a good player, How to Million Wi-Fi. Very tiptoed, dribbles with the ball, is very confident, is courageous, is not afraid to go into those 1v1 situations, How to Million Wi-Fi. And we've seen him throughout the zonals. If nurtured correctly, this guy could be one for the future. Lal Flaralte was tussling. Was demanding a throw in, Lal Flaralte, and has been given a throw in by the referee. Ishwaran Raman Iyer, who's done well today, the head referee. This is good skills though. Now then goes inside the box. It's gonna be a penalty, I believe. Well, Tanbir Dey was demanding a penalty. The referee says that the incident is just outside the box. Oh, well then, inches outside. If that would have been a penalty, this game would have completely turned. 71 minutes on the clock nonetheless. Will be a free kick. Tanbir Dey has been lively. The bulk of those creative threat has come from Tanbir Dey. His first touch has been good. Whenever he's got the ball, he's looking willing to go and score that goal. Well, now then, trading by 2 goals. Here comes the free distance. Could break in kindly. Could save from Pranav. Makes himself big. Keeps Kerala Blasters. The 2-goal cushion intact. Yeah, now then, Sahil Kushi trying to play one ball forward, the number 16. Poor delivery in the end. Bosmiti emerging with it for Northeast United. Bosmiti finding Devo Tokpum. Devo in turns finds Moshairam, puts the ball inside the box, cleared away. Moshairam gets back onto it. Devo Tokpum now. Devo Tokpum floating it, cleared away. And now then, chance to break. But Saikom Toiba Singh comes forward. Saikom Toiba Singh probably, for a moment or so, you thought that's a poor pass. But Northeast United have won back the possession. Moshairam playing predominantly on the try-hand side. Moshairam instructing Anish to go on the right-hand side. They both took. Anish has been lively since he has come on alongside Moshairam. They're trying to create something back to Moshairam. Moshairam puts the ball in. But there you see, sometimes you feel like Northeast United, they run out of ideas. Mostly, the plan has to go on the wings and then trying to put the ball inside the box. The central play, when you talk about those central passes, trying to thread in, trying to beat the defense, has been missing. And I think they're running out of ideas, and Kerala Blasters sense that. And since that defensive line for Kerala Blasters is now into defense mode, they're easily dealing with those aerial balls that's coming in from the right or from the left. There's twice or thrice now you've seen Moshairam trying to put the ball inside the box from the right-hand side. And mostly he's been intercepted. So you see the idea from Northeast United, but Kerala Blasters and the defensive line are reading those ideas very early. And whenever they get on the ball, you know they are really capable of holding the possession. Kerala Blasters, as they are doing right now. Good skills. Rehan Rajiv emerges with the ball. A roulette turn. Rehan Rajiv shoots from distance, up and over in the end. The West target would be relieved. Rehan Rajiv, the defender, playing too much forward right now, getting onto his shooting boots. Substitutions coming in for Kerala Blasters now. 3 of them. This is the number 7. There's Sujin who's coming in. Alongside 2 more guys. We will get their names really shortly. Time for a cooling break in the meanwhile. 75 minutes on the board. Kerala Blasters leading by 2 goals. And Northeast United trailing. And they have been trailing for a long time now. And still not able to find the first goal for themselves in the national group stages. Alright then, stay tuned with us. We will be back after a short cooling break. The 3 substitutions have been confirmed now. The number 37, that's Afin Moon Baiju who comes in. The number 38, that's Tokchum Singh who comes in. And the number 7, Sujin. So there you see 2 defenders on paper. The number 37, Afin. And the number 38, Tokchum Singh. 2 defenders being placed by Amit Rana. Consolidating his back line. Does not want to concede any goals now. Wants to keep the clean sheet. And then placing one forward in the form of Sujin. Sujin already is a good player. We have seen that in the zonals. Sujin got a goal for himself. 2 goals, to be honest, in the zonals. And talk about Sujin. He's an impact striker. Usually a rotational forward. Always on the bench. Been brought in late into games to make an impact. Comes in with a direct, aggressive style of play. Has 2 goals already. Is reliable from the bench or starting role as well. And watch out for those late runs from Sujin. And gambles inside the box. That's what makes him a good striker. He's direct. His ability to attack crosses. And probably now with Northeast United pushing more and more forward, you will see spaces opening up and Kerala Blasters courtesy of their main man now, Sujin. You can see probably a bit of counter-attacking football. And there's the confirmation. Afin comes in for Howkeep. So like-to-like substitution. Howkeep's race has run. He's been good. And playing in that full-back position. Laltin Howkeep has made no errors. And there's the second substitution. Makamayum Daniel goes off the striker and Sujin comes in. Another like-to-like substitution by the head coach Amit Rana. So he's not doing anything fancy. He's just making sure he gives the bench a lot of time to play on. 15 minutes or so to get them fresh, to keep them fresh. Let's check his options. And in the meanwhile, there's the third substitution. Tokchum has been brought in for Haldumilian Vaifi. That's probably like substitution. Haldumilian Vaifi, a more attacking player. Tokchum Singh, a bit of defensive-minded player. So there's the changes from Amit Rana, consolidating his team, making sure that they can carry this 2-goal cushion towards the 90 minutes mark. And does not want to concede any. And remember, keeping a clean sheet would be really crucial in the first game of the national group stages. 78 minutes already on the board, just 12 minutes remaining, plus the stoppages after this. Long ball played forward. Intercepted by the substitute. That's Afin Moon Baiju. I've not seen much of Afin Moon Baiju. He's got 15 minutes or so to impress everyone. And now then, Naushad Musa also throwing in his substitutions. There's a number 11 who comes into picture for Northeast United. That's Ayush Bareli. Lalil Filarolte has been taken off. Ayush Bareli is typically a left back, but he's got those attacking boosts on today. So with the substitution, Lalil Filarolte was playing on the left wing. And since Hemgogun Tautang is playing as a left back today, so Ayush Bareli, you can expect him to go forward. Or maybe it could be Hemgogun Tautang who goes forward. That'll be really interesting to see what Naushad Musa wants. Moshairam now tussling, Moshairam losing possession. This Sujin on the ball now for Kerala Blasters. What a turn this is though. No foul, says the referee. But there was a good turn from Mohammad Afzal. In the end, loses possession. Shot comes in from distance. Anish Singh tussling. Anish Singh has earned a corner for his team, I believe. Yes, he has. All right, then not much time remaining for Northeast United. They have to find something significant. And particularly their set piece taking has not been great. And that could change from this delivery. Here's the corner taken in. And cleared away. And Bosmiti is on corner duties once again. Remember that second goal was conceded by Bosmiti. Lost possession. Rohit Joshi pouncing onto it. Here's Bosmiti for the redemption now. Straight to Pranav, who's fumbled. First goal for Northeast United. Error from Kerala Blasters goalkeeper. 2-1 now. There's hope. There's life for Northeast United. Bosmiti with the corner. Pranav Joshi. Should have been a routine save from him. In the end, just misses. And Bosmiti will claim that goal, I believe. Should be an own goal, though. But Pranav, he's made an error. 2-1 now for Northeast United. They've got the first goal. 80 minutes on the board now. And this is turning out to be an interesting last 10 minutes or so. Toksham. First touch for him, the substitute, Toksham Singh. Well then. 2-1. Interesting last 10 minutes remaining at the Reliance Corporate Park. And you can say that the goal had a lot of luck onto it. Pranav just not able to gather that ball into his grasp. But Northeast United will take the goals anyway. Well then, last 10 minutes or so, those substitutions coming in for Kerala Blasters. I mean, that cushion has gone now, so there's always the danger of, probably if you go back in your shell defending, there's always this danger, what if Northeast United score one? And now fresh from that confidence, yes, that comes in as an error, that will count in as an own goal, I believe. It will not go to Bosmiti, who took the corner. This is the captain, Mohammad Ashraf. Finds Ayush Bareli is slotted into the centre-back position. So, that's interesting. Ayush Bareli playing alongside Saikom Toiba Singh. And now, the number 29, there's the captain, Mohammad Ashraf, has ventured into a midfielding position. So, that's a bit of gamble taken by Naushad Musa and that tactical bench for Northeast United. Ayush Bareli, of course, is a defender, but mostly plays as a fullback. Him Gugun Tauting finds Mohammad Ashraf. Ashraf turning, twisting. Finds Ayush Bareli. Ayush Bareli launching one forward. Just too much on the ball, cleared away. And now then, this is a substitute, Toksham Singh. Kerala Blasters trying to find something of significance. And Northeast United, though, emerging with the ball. That's the first yellow card, I believe, of the game. Is that the number 33 who's been booked? Yes, it is the number 33 for Kerala Blasters, the substitute Mohammad Afzal. And well then, 83 minutes on the board, and we have the first yellow card of the game. That goes to show that these two teams have played with utmost sincerity and fair play towards each other. And especially the referee as well, Ishwaran Ramanayar. He's got good control over the game. And finally, in the last minutes or so, takes out the yellow card for the first time. And Bosmiti puts the ball in. Shot maybe now coming in. So close to the second. So close to the equalizer. Northeast United. All they need is one more goal. And they're trying so desperately to find that one. Shot coming in as well. Well, then we are all set for a grandstand finish, aren't we? Moshairam on the ball now. Moshairam cuts inside. Moshairam finds Mohammad Ashraf has been booked, to be honest. That's the confirmation. You felt like it's going to be Mohammad Afzal for Kerala Blasters, but the confirmation says it's Mohammad Ashraf, the captain for Northeast United, who's been booked. Devothookpam on the ball now. Devothookpam goes central. Shot coming in from distance, blocked away. That's Mohammad Ashraf, who's ventured into a forward role now. Well, it's a midfielder role, but he's playing really up the pitch now. Mohammad Ashraf, the captain, taking things in his own hands. Step overs, ball played inside the box, cleared away. And there you can see Northeast United now trying so hard to find that equalizer. They have to be careful though. Kerala Blasters can break on the counter. Ish Bareli just finding Saikom Toiba Singh. So now that's centre-back position. The number 7 Saikom Toiba Singh alongside the number 11 Ayush Bareli. Both of them really creative players on duties. Well, now then, 1-2 comes into picture. Tokchum Singh is caught offside. As long as this game stays at 2-1, Kerala Blasters would be happy. Well, they would need to try and just, well, they don't need it to be honest, but they would want to go and score the third one as well, get their cushion back of 2 goals. Man down now. The referee has called for the physios to rush in. Is that the number 14 who's gone down? And that is Indranath. Yumkhaibam Indranath, the central midfielder who's been ever so lively, industrious. His work rate cannot be questioned. Indranath is solid on the ball. He's been driving Kerala Blasters forward. He's their steering midfielder. You talk about box-to-box midfielders. Yumkhaibam Indranath goes forward, comes back as well. And he's been absolutely lively in the 86 or 87 minutes we have seen so far in the Reliance Corporate Park, the morning fixture. The only fixture of the day. Remember, we will be back tomorrow from Shillong. Do tune in the action. And if people would want to get the full fixture, you can go to the Reliance Foundation official website. You will find the fixtures over there. Kerala Blasters right now leading 2-1. Just a 1-goal advantage. But you feel like this game could probably have one more goal left. I'm not so sure who's going to score that 1 goal because Kerala Blasters on the break could be deadly. Here they are on the break, Kerala Blasters. Ball played in gently, shot coming in, good save from Devesh Thakkar. Tokchum Singh with the shot. Devesh Thakkar had to go down early. Did go down early. Made a decent enough save. Devesh Thakkar. How crucial could that prove to be for Northeast United? Because if that would have gone in, there was no chance Northeast could make a comeback. Now then, this could be the third for Kerala Blasters. This is Tokchum who puts it on a plate. There's the third one. Kerala Blasters will take all 3 points. That's sure now. Mohammad Afzal scores the goal. Tokchum Singh puts it on a plate for him. 3 goals to the good. And Tokchum with the assist. Mohammad Afzal with the easiest of finish. And joy and jubilation for Kerala Blasters. 3 goals to the good. They are winning their first game of the national group stages, that's for sure. And we talked about it. There's going to be 1 more goal coming into this game. And not so sure who would have scored it. Now we are sure it's Kerala Blasters score the third. And Kerala Blasters now just cruising towards that 3 points. Mohammad Nisham has been taken off in the meanwhile. It's Ningtaujum Ronald Singh who's been brought in. So already 3 goals to the good. And the head coach Amit Rana just giving his bench more players some game time. And that's a sign of a good coach who's enjoying himself. Why not? When your boys play such brand of football, why not? And well, for Northeast United, plenty of lessons, plenty of learning. But the good thing for them is there's a long tournament, 9 games remaining after this, and they will face Kerala Blasters in that return leg fixture. So yes, probably winning the first game does matter, but it's not the only thing. It's not like the end of the world. It's a long tournament, and they can always find that way back. And this could be a good learning curve for them. You're playing against favorite Kerala Blasters, who always favorite Kerala Blasters wherever they play. Good football from them. This is cheeky. This is classy football. In the end, it's losing possession, Tokchim. But that was still good to see one-touch football. Possession-based tiki-taka, as they talk about. Just rotating the ball so quickly. And that's the brand of football you really love to watch from Indian players. Because I'm sure most of the fans tuning in, our knowledge of football comes in from European-based football. As Devot Thukpam puts this one in, blocked away though. Rehan Rajiv does well. But coming back onto it, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people would agree with me in the comment box as well. Most of the football we see is European football. Champions League football, Premier League, La Liga. And there you see these kind of players playing those high-octane football, possession-based football. Tiki-taka coming into picture. A corner played in. When you see Indian players performing that high-octane football, quick passes, one-touch football, it really pleases you. This is a good run though, goes down inside the box. It was Sagul Se Manish Singh with a good run, the number 17, the substitute, went down inside the box. 5 minutes at a time now into the stoppages. And Divyesh Thakur, well, it does well in the end. Divyesh, Shaikam Toiba Singh putting him in a bit of trouble. And Kerala Blasters will be really happy with their performance. Sujin on the ball right now, just they're tussling over there. Sujin losing position in the end, just trying to take some time. This is Mohit Mandal. He goes back to his captain Mohammad Ashraf, who in turn finds Devot Thukpam. Devot Thukpam, and not much complaints from him. And the right back, he's been good. Mohammad Ashraf. Losing position, you felt like he lost position, but in the end, it does well to find Devot Thukpam, but the referee's blown his whistle in the favor of Northeast United, in the favor of Mohammad Ashraf. Coming back onto it, you talk about Mohammad Ashraf, the captain. Usually a midfielder, started in the centre-back position. He's a good ball winner, has a calm distribution to him. And you see, individually, Northeast United and their boys have done well. There's not much complaint individually. It's not like there have been poor touches or very bad kind of football. It's not that. It's just as a team, Kerala Blasters were much more prepared, much more organized, and defensively as well. They held their shape. They were compact. They were pressing together as a unit. Northeast United, in some phases, you felt like they lacked ideas. Mostly the idea was to find the wingers from the left, Lalun Ralte, from the right, Aditya Kaluli, and then the wingers trying to do their magic, either take on the defenders and take a shot or maybe put the cross in. Apart from that, you did not see much from the midfielders. Bosmiti and Mohit Mandal, they were good. Bosmiti, remember, lost possession for the second goal for Kerala Blasters, onto which Roshit Joshi pounced on, finding a ball in for Makamayum Daniel, who did not miss. But just felt like there were short of options today, Northeast United. And that creative idea you talk about in football, that lagged in, shot from distance now, blocked away. I just felt like, you could have trying to find more resources, more outlets, Northeast United. And there is something for Noshad Musa and this team to just understand and come back strong in the next game. Fourth minute of the stoppage time right now. Mochayam drops down. Devo Thukpum now is on the ball. Devo Thukpum cutting inside. Trying to find Mohit Mandal, losing possession in the end. Well, this is what we've been talking about. Northeast United, too predictable. And those outlets have been blocked quite resourcefully by Kerala Blasters in the defensive line. And Sahil has been shown a yellow card for Kerala Blasters. So now you see a late flurry of yellow cards though. In the first 80 minutes, no yellow cards shown. And now a late flurry of them. Well then, into the last minute of the stoppages now. Kerala Blasters sitting comfortably. Northeast United have won the possession. This is Mohammad Ashraf. Finds Devo Thukpum. Devo Thukpum in turn finds Moshairam. Moshairam losing possession. And that's been the story. Rehan Rajiv, the captain, winning it back, but in turn gives it straight to Northeast United. This is Devo Thukpum on the ball now. Puts the cross in, header! There's the goal! What a strike this is, Northeast United. Is there a twist in the tail right now? Devo Thukpum with the ball inside the box. Strong header comes in. Boss Meaty scores the second for Northeast United. Is there still time to go and find the third? Or is it too late for Northeast United? But take nothing away from that play. And Devo Thukpum putting the ball in, and Boss Meaty, thunderous header. Well, now then, can there be a late drama in this game? Or probably time has ticked off. This could be the last chance though. Devesh Thakkar rolls the ball in quickly. And they've got to put the ball inside now. The full-time whistle could be coming anytime soon. Northeast United, if they can get one goal from somewhere, this would be absolutely heroic. Saikom Toy was saying, finding a ball for Moshairam, who loses possession. You can see the moans and groans. One more chance, just one more chance. The ball played in forward. Could break in kindly. Kerala Blasters have cleared their line. This could be the last though. The full-time whistle could be coming in. There it is, the full-time whistle from the referee. An absolute classic at the Reliance Corporate Park in Navi Mumbai. But in the end, it's Kerala Blasters who hold strong. It's Kerala Blasters who take 3 points. And this game did not disappoint. End of the 90, Kerala Blasters 3, Northeast United 2. Well, Kerala Blasters win their first game of the national group stages in the Reliance Foundation Development League. Northeast United, even though they did not play their best football, in the end with that goal coming in from Boss Meaty, probably just a small scare for Kerala, but just too late in the end. Will lose their first game, but a long campaign ahead for Northeast United. A lot of learnings, a lot of discussion. Kerala Blasters FC 52% possession, 13 chances, 4 shots on target, 3 of them turning into goal. Northeast United 17 chances. Look at that, 5 shots on target, 2 of them turning into goal. 48% possession. The second half was better from Northeast United, and Kerala Blasters, though the better team, taking all the 3 points. Well then, my name is Kumar Satyam. It's been an absolute pleasure once again serving as the commentator in this Reliance Foundation Development League National Group stages. Stay tuned with us. Plenty of action coming in tomorrow. And today is done. And tomorrow we will be back in action. We will be back from Shillong. And for each and everyone tuning in, the first game from Shillong would be really interesting. And that is going to be Shredi Deccan taking on FC Goa. Stay tuned with us. That's going to be 27th of February, 8 a.m. kickoff, MFA ground in Shillong. Well then, enjoy the highlights. It's Northeast United losing this one. Kerala Blasters winning 3-2. My name is Kumar Satyam, signing off.
गोलकीपर है ना श्रेय